Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic. No, something went wrong. It said I had to rotate it.
No, everybody's watching.
Okay, here we are.
Like
On the Mic, Mike King here, ESPN Richmond. That's where you find me, Mike King Biz Radio, down in Petersburg at the high school. One side I got Mr. Mayor with me, Amanda Habansky from People's Advantage Federal Credit Union. It is an exciting day down here. Mr. Mayor, welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you for having me, Mike, and thank you for being here in Petersburg.
All right, it's all great things happening in Petersburg. I'm here because my good friends at the credit union, Amanda, it is an elevator pitch. Tell us who you are and what you guys do.
We're People's Advantage Federal Credit Union, Community Credit Union located in Petersburg. We focus on establishing credit, rebuilding credit, programs for first-time home buyers, first-time auto loans. Really excited to support the community this way.
And you guys are totally in the community. You even have the mobile unit outside.
That's right.
All right, it is a big day here. Talk about the community day.
So we reached out to the city and to the school, wanted to support the community, and the mayor and Mr. Pritchett with the school board decided that a community day would be a really fun way to celebrate the community, to celebrate the partnerships in the community, and really just have a good time to celebrate all the exciting things happening in the city.
There's a lot of exciting things happening in the city. Mr. Mayor, let's talk about Petersburg. Always some people sleep on Petersburg a lot of times. We've had the conversation.
Yes.
There's a lot of great things happening here. Let's get the elevator pitch for Petersburg, sir.
Hey, the elevator pitch for
That's
Petersburg
it.
is
Time it is.
definitely Petersburg is on the rise. And with all of the partners that we have here today, from having People's Advantage Credit Union here, we have Mike King here at our Petersburg High School. This is my alma mater right here, Petersburg High, and bringing all of these services for people to be able to access employment, healthcare, financial services, school supplies for their kids. It's all about the wraparound services here that we want to provide here for all our citizens here in the city of Petersburg. And it's a great day out here. We have wonderful weather, and it's just part of the bigger partnerships that we have all throughout the city of Petersburg, because we have resources here, but events like this help us utilize to get all those resources together in one central place for everyone to be able to access. And I also want to thank Virginia Employment Commission that's here as well. They have done a tremendous job of getting employers here, and I'm all about getting the citizens of Petersburg employed. Even our pharmaceutical companies. I know you've seen in Virginia business about Petersburg being known as Pharmaville, USA.
Let's talk about the
having
impact of
Civica, and they're here too. So we have Civica and Ampac here today as well. Along with Flow Corporation.
People walking through. It's a lot of energy going on here. Exactly.
Right. We have Bat Harron right here, school board chair Kenneth Pritchett here. Bat with VEC has done a tremendous job here. Amanda, I just can't thank her enough for really solidifying the Petersburg brand here. Having her headquarters here in Petersburg, Wagner Road. We tell everyone, please come to People's Advantage. They are here to help in the community. And they've done a tremendous amount of things in Petersburg. One of the biggest things is providing buses here for Petersburg area transit. A lot of people have rode on Amanda's bus here that she's provided here.
Credit union bus,
city.
the community's bus.
That's right, the community's bus. So it's exciting times here, and one of the big things we have with the growing pharmaceutical hub here is getting our citizens here employed in pharma and getting on the fast track to get the certification to get those good paying jobs here right home here in Petersburg. So events like this help us get the word out. Amanda's right down the street from the Pharma Hub on Wagner Road, so she's going to be seeing a whole lot of that growth that's going on out there as well. So now's the time. If you haven't been to Petersburg, come to Petersburg, come check us out, come be a part of the tremendous growth that's going on here in the city.
There's a lot of growth there. Mayor Parham with us, Amanda Habansky, Mike King, ESPN Richmond, Mike King Biz Radio. This is the community day here. So it's something for everybody out here. I see something for healthcare is here, employment is here. Talk about how this whole thing came together.
Well, it started with a community partnership, like I said, with the city and the school board, and then from there we all reached out to the web of partnership. One of the things that I think is the coolest about this city is the community collaboration and the partnerships that kind of organically happen once you get something excited starting. Folks tend to jump on board and really want to support the community. The partnerships are just so important to us, and we're just thankful for having a really good network here in the city, and the mayor for supporting our work and connecting us in that way.
So it's on the mic, Mike. I'm just a man in the streets here. Every time I run into somebody, they say they had something going on. They said they hit Mayor Parham. and boom, magic happens.
Hey, that's the way we want to keep it. You know, we want to keep Petersburg rolling, and if you haven't come down, come out, check us out at this event. There's a lot going on, a lot of positive things. It's a great place to be right now in the city of Petersburg. People's Advantage Credit Union. Mike King right here on ESPN Radio.
Right.
Continue doing your thing. Okay?
All right, so who else? So we got to talk to who? Mr. Pritchard?
And Afton.
Okay, all right, so we're going to come. All right, so thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right, Afton, come on, we're keeping this moving. All right, so on the mic down in Petersburg at the high school. Hey, we got Stephanie right there running the show. Because and you can't see her, those are the hands. Those are the hands of guidance right there. Because people like me need some guidance. Yes, we'll be out there. Mr. Pritchard, how you doing?
Yes, sir. Just fine.
How are you? All right, Afton. All righty, very quickly. All righty, so Afton, you heard she said, chill. Do you think this is a high school? All righty, so Afton, tell us who you are and what you do.
So my name is Afton Pryor. I work with People's Advantage Federal Credit Union. I am the Community Development and Marketing Specialist. We've had this little idea in our head, and we made it happen within 5 months. Certainly could not have done this without Mr. Pritchett. He has been my I guess left-hand man at the moment. With help with all this, we've got vendors, we've got food vendors, we have yard sales, we have so many health and info resources. There's a job fair going on, bouncy houses for the kids, snow cones. If you can think it, 9 times out of 10, we probably have it here today.
In addition to that, you guys dialed up some weather today. Yeah, you did.
It was.
This is a win.
It was a little difficult. It was a little touch and go yesterday, but you know.
You had faith.
We did. We prevailed.
All right, so Mr. Pritchard, this is a business show. Tell folks who you are and what you do.
Yes, I'm Kenneth Pritchard. I am the school board chair here for the city of Petersburg Public Schools. And this is a great event. Like Afton said, I'm her left-hand person, and she's my right-hand person.
And magic happened.
Right, and we
we
came
did.
together and we made it happen. And what happened was I reached out to Amanda on LinkedIn and said, hey, I said, what do you think if we did a community event? And she said, hey, let's set up something and talk about it. And it was that simple that they called me in to a meeting 5 months ago, and we made it happen. We just cannot believe. But it all came together. We prayed about the weather, and look at the weather. We had beautiful weather.
As you know, as you said, God did.
Yes.
Today, all right, so tell people something that they would be shocked with the Petersburg School District. You know, a lot of times inner city school districts get a bad rap or whatever. Let's talk about the good things happening that happen here.
Right. One of the things I want to talk about is the community support. Our community supports our schools, so we want to make that clear that our community does whatever it takes to make sure that our students have what they need. And that's why we're having this event also, to bring our community together to show that we support the community and we support our students and our schools.
Alrighty, Afton, let's talk about, you guys put this idea, a lot of times and I always talk about the business, community, collaboration. I'd say changing the world ain't cheap, easy, or free. Some money got to change hands somewhere.
You're right.
Yeah, that's for sure. Alrighty, let's talk about putting this together. The credit union's part, that's the business side.
Right.
Then you get the community side. Let's talk about, and because I had the conversation with Amanda and Chris as well, talking about culture. Talk about, what you guys do and how you pull this all together.
So our main focus is definitely to financially empower anyone and everyone. We understand finances is not a topic anyone wants to talk about. It can be super uncomfortable for so many people. We want to let everyone know of the valuable resources People's Advantage has to offer. If you have a small business, you can come to us for small business needs. If you're having credit difficulties, you can certainly come to us for that. If you have I know. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Sorry, it's just the mayor.
He's politicking. Trying to have an interview, just tell the importance of Mr. Mayor. He's doing politics, baby. How you doing? But he is out there in the streets making it happen.
Yep.
And that's what you guys do at the credit union.
Yep, we're there for any and everything that you can think of if you're having struggles in any type of way. We're certainly either A, direct you to who you need to go to, B, coach you on it and how to make it a little bit better, and we'll be there for you every step of the way.
Because you guys do banking different.
Absolutely.
I mean, the first time I heard Chris Kane, I'm looking at her like, I've never seen nobody talk like this lady before.
Yep, nobody thinks it's possible the way we do things, and that's honestly the difference between People's Advantage and others. Yep, that's definitely one of the key takeaways. We definitely do it differently. We're very member focused. We're not any other focused. It's exactly what the member wants, needs, everything.
It's about helping the people. All right, so let's talk about the board. What drives people to get involved with boards and doing community work? And how did you get to that point?
Well, how I got to that point, it started out with PTA. I was actually a PTA member. I became the vice president of PTA, then became the president of PTA, and from that, I actually ran for school board and became a school board member. So that's where it started. PTA instilled in me my leadership skills.
So you were the PTA parent?
Yes, PTA parent. I advocated. Yes, that's what you do. You advocate.
Okay, so all right, real quickly. So now we came through COVID. The world was how it was before. It's different now. How's the education system look different now? And I guess because I asked the superintendent at Chesterfield Schools, he said we had to teach the kids how to interact with each other when they came back.
Right.
I hadn't thought about that.
Oh yes. Oh yes. When they came back, we did see a difference in the kids' behavior. So we had to put things in place, for them. And like this coming school year also, every school, except our pre-K, but K through 12, we are supplying clear backpacks for our kids so our parents know that we're making our schools safe. Because we know across the country things have happened in all of the schools, but we want to make sure that we're ahead of the game. And so that's why this coming school year, we're providing clear backpacks for all of our students K through 5. K through 12.
That's a big deal.
Yes.
That because we do worry about the safety part. And I asked some other educators, and I said, if somebody had told you that you would have been able to provide laptops for every kid in the school district they'd say, what's the possibility? They all were like, 0.
Right. And
we can't do it. And now all of a sudden?
And we do. We provide the Chromebooks for all of our students here in Petersburg City Public Schools from pre-K to 12th grade. So everyone gets a Chromebook.
Because that's not just helping the student, that's helping the family.
The family also, exactly. Because not only can they, have them at school, but if they need them at home to do homework, they can actually take them at home. And because that's what we did when we had COVID. They had the Chromebooks at home because they had to work online.
And then they got used to it.
Right.
And it's hard to get unused to something.
Exactly. But as a school board, we work together because we're all on it and we're in it together to make sure that we're supporting our staff and we're supporting our students. And so that's what drives us to know that our students, when they get to that 12th grade, that they're walking across that stage and receiving a diploma. And some are even receiving a degree when they walk across because of the partnership with Richard Bland College. They have an associate's degree when they walk across that stage.
A lot of great things happening in Petersburg. All right, so Mr. Pritchard's here. Afton is here on the mic. Mike, we got to run. We're going to come back to you because we're going to go outside. We're going to talk to some of the folks here. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks now. Take care.